be able to accomplish everything that we did today during your port day here in Nassau. Pirate adventure. Cheers.
The famous fish fry.
We're Matt and Nat, and we've spent the last 4 years traveling the world as part-time, non-remote travelers.
After accomplishing our goal of visiting all 50 U.S. states in 2021, we've set out on our next big adventure to see as many of the 1,000 places to see before you die, well, before we die.
In our last video, we were sailing through the icy waters of Alaska's Inside Passage, where we marveled at the breathtaking glacier views and wildlife sightings,
Enjoyed world-class entertainment.
and ate way too many delicious meals.
This week, we're warming things up in Nassau, Bahamas.
While it may not look like it in many of our videos, when we're not on camera, we actually try to be pretty intentional about what we put in our bodies. But I'll be honest with you, keeping up with vitamins is not exactly our strong suit.
Yeah, we have at least 6 half-empty vitamin bottles collecting dust in our cabinet right now.
At least.
Yeah.
But thankfully, we found these, Gem's Daily Bites. Each one contains more than 20 vitamins, minerals, prebiotics, probiotics, and one ingredient I didn't even know about before called beta-glucan, which is a type of fiber that can help increase your GLP-1 levels and is great for digestion and metabolism.
And I love that they're formulated by GEM's Scientific Advisory Board, using real food ingredients your body actually recognizes, so you get better absorption. Plus, GEM supports everything from mood and gut health to energy, skin, brain health, and even healthy aging.
Also, Gem's Bites are HSA and FSA eligible, so not only are you investing in your health, but you can use those funds and save 30% on average.
Plus, they taste pretty good, kind of nutty and citrusy with a touch of sweetness, which has definitely helped us be more consistent.
So if you're looking to clean up your routine like we did, click the link down in the description or scan this QR code and use our code Matt and Nat at checkout to get a special discount off your first month of Gem.
Thank you so much to GEM for sponsoring this video.
Welcome to Nassau. Located on New Providence Island, Nassau is the largest city and the capital of the Bahamas, and it is packed with history, adventure, and breathtaking scenery. And if you've ever been on a cruise here, then you know just how overwhelming it can be to decide what to do with your time.
That's because Nassau is home to the busiest cruise port in the entire Caribbean, welcoming up to 6 cruise ships carrying more than 25,000 passengers on any given day.
Whether you're arriving by cruise or staying on the island, we've put together the perfect one-day itinerary featuring beautiful beaches, historic sites, delicious Bahamian food, and hidden gems to help you make the most of your time on this tropical paradise.
And when you're done watching this video, be sure to check out our blog for even more details and recommendations. You can find that link down in the description.
But first, let's get things started at a local cafe serving up some of the best breakfast on the island. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping that their fruit nectar was house-made, but unfortunately it's in a can. I'm sure it's delicious, but I was hoping for something a little more local feeling. I got the guava juice and it is really delicious.
I got mango because mango is my absolute favorite. They did have pineapple tangerine, but they were out of it. Oh, that's sweet. Not bad, Minute Maid. Not bad.
The French toast itself is served a little different than I expected. Obviously guava French toast, but the guava is sandwiched between 2 pieces of French toast. So you pretty much get like a guava sandwich that is then battered and thrown on the grill. Looks delicious. Would have liked something more than just some prepackaged corn syrup, but it's all right. I'm not gonna hold it against them. Let's give it a try. Unfortunately, the guava almost gets overpowered with the syrup, but the guava's got a nice like sharpness, a little bit of tartness to it. The French toast is as crispy as it gets, which is really nice. I think this is a delicious offering, and it is a specialty of this particular restaurant. So if you come here, you gotta try the guava French toast.
It's not super sweet, very crispy. Guava's got a really nice flavor, super crunchy, so I really love crunchy. I've never had anything like it, so I'm a fan. I think it's really good. So that felt like we went to our Bahamian auntie's house.
Which we don't have, by the way.
We don't, but that's what it felt like. Very homey. And it also felt like our auntie loved Europe. It felt like we were in Italy, but also France.
There were paintings of Tuscany on the walls and Eiffel Tower sculptures and stuff. So yeah, an interesting and unique
vibe for sure.
And decor, and the food was delicious.
Yeah, it really was.
You know, my only little nitpicky things were the canned drinks and the prepackaged syrup, but the food that they brought to the table on our plates, absolutely incredible.
The service was really awesome, super sweet, super kind, went out of their way to be so friendly. And,
they were very attentive. So Lawrence, thank you for taking care of us today. Yeah. You were incredibly kind and hospitable.
Now we are on to the big adventure of the day. I am so excited about this.
We're going on a pirate adventure, but probably not exactly the kind of pirate adventure you think.
Let's go.
Not in the Bahamas. May need to use the restroom, aka the poop deck, somewhere along the way. Point in history would have been coral reefs pushed up by tectonic shifts.
We're going down.
Oh my God. It's Toonie.
Oh, another pirate.
Hide your wife, hide your kids. Have no fear, Captain Dark Chocolate is here.
Oh!
A chocolate a day, keep the pain away. How you guys doing?
Doing well with yourself.
Nice.
So Nat is not scared of bats.
What did you say?
Oh yeah.
Look at the bats up there.
Oh gosh, there are bats. I messed up. I came up before I knew that there were bats.
Kind of sturdy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
We do believe that this was used by our indigenous population as plates.
Oh really?
Oh wow.
And we got it.
Oh.
That's an hour.
I'm gonna go sit on the game of shells
Or the conch throne.
or the conch throne. One stop down and I'm already obsessed with this tour. I've learned so much. I've met some bats.
They didn't attack her.
They didn't, so I'm good.
So go click the link down in the description of this video, book it for yourself, and request Captain Two-Tone Tony because he's amazing.
We are now at the Queen's Staircase.
Yes, it has a fascinating history, this entire little valley that we're entering in now. The staircase, it took 600 slaves 16 years to carve this out of, I believe he said limestone, is that right?
To make the fort at the top of the hill.
Yes.
Crazy.
Just wild. Also a heavy and sad history with it.
Yeah.
It is beautiful, but to know what people
hard
went
work
through
and
to make
the
this
labor,
happen.
yeah.
But a very interesting part of the culture and history here.
So Captain Two-Tone Tony dropped us off here, and we're gonna be exploring this little area and then going up the 65 steps, and we're gonna meet him at the top. Starting the climb.
We're going to be going right there inside that fort. They said they would have carried all of that limestone to the top of this hill, building this fort.
We are now headed to the fort. Prison.
Do not say blue.
Turquoise.
Aquamarine.
Oh,
Aquamarine.
aquamarine. I already messed up. I already messed up.
Gotta walk the plank now. And not yellow, gold.
Gold.
We're very sensitive
Gold.
about that. We're very sensitive about it.
We're doing it. It's a workout
move.
right there.
Work on that.
So we are now at the Gray Cliff, and we are doing a wine tasting. They also have a chocolate thing here and also a cigar shop. I'm pretty excited about it. They also have afternoon tea, which obviously I didn't do, but please do it and let me know how it was in the comments, okay?
So the first sample is free. If you'd like to try another, it's going to be $1.
Strawberry wine.
Smells
really nice.
You better not drink the whole thing.
Too late. Oh, it's really good. Definitely sweet, but it's not overly sweet.
Oh, that's really good. I think I'm becoming a wine person. This is mango moonshine. I've never had mango moonshine, so I'm pretty excited. And it's local. They make it like across the street. Stop it right now. That's really good. I like that a lot.
Watermelon moonshine. Really smooth. Is that the name of the Lainey Wilson song, Watermelon Moonshine? I think it is. I can see why. It's good.
And when you take this tour, you get a 10% pirate discount. So this is milk chocolate made here in the Bahamas. Oh, that's really good. I could eat a whole thing of that.
It's like little chocolate chips. Milk chocolate, but it's not too sweet. It still has a little bit of the richness from a dark chocolate, but just enough sweetness to knock off the bitterness. It's really good.
That was so cool, and now we're on to the next stop.
Yep, on to the next. Gray Cliff is definitely worth a visit. They have something for everybody, really.
They really
Chocolate,
do.
cigars, moonshine, a hotel, a restaurant, all of it.
Definitely check it out.
here's a little sample of their pina colada, which we've heard is the best ever and life-changing. So, oh man.
You went for seconds.
That is incredibly delicious. Wonderful, smooth, sweet, but not overly sweet. You gotta try it.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a pina colada fan, so don't come for me. I'm not a huge like coconut person because it feels like I'm drinking or eating suntan lotion. So we'll see if I like it.
If you don't like it, I'll drink yours.
Honestly, not the worst one I've ever had. Like this isn't bad. I actually like it.
How's Captain Tony feel about these pina coladas?
If you're not getting one of these pina coladas, then you're not a pirate.
Cheers to that.
And I want to be a pirate.
Captain Nat.
Captain Nat. Right here, guys, one of the only fireplaces in Nassau.
I can't really see why they would have needed much of a fireplace.
I think it's for the ambiance.
Yeah, and cool thing, it's original flooring in this like lobby area.
Also, one of my favorite movies, Casino Royale, James Bond, was filmed here when it was a hotel before it was a distillery. I'm gonna have to watch the movie again, obviously, but so cool.
So after having that sample when we first got here, I couldn't say no to a full pina colada, and they even topped it with pineapple and a cherry. Delicious. Natalie, I think, got a Gourmet smash. If you watched our Exuma video, I can't remember which one, we'll link the one right up here above. We had Gourmet smash the first time at Chat and Chill there, and we got
so good.
Yeah, so good. So reminiscing on our time in the Exumas with that one. Cheers. Just as good in full form, just a little bit stronger.
So one of the best things about the Bahamas, Captain Tony told us, is that you can drink in the Jeep.
You can't drive and drink.
No, but
we're
you can
passengers.
have an open container. And I think you can also just walk around on the street with it, I think.
I think so.
They say if you're a tourist, you can get away with this. I do want to say that this is the best pina colada I've ever had.
Look, she's drinking my pina colada.
Really? Pretty good. I'm pirating it.
Yeah.
Learning from the best.
From the best.
Doesn't get much better.
I wore my bathing suit. I think I'm going to have to get in this water. It's too pretty not to.
Agreed.
Captain Two-Tone Tony was awesome.
Yeah, he was very knowledgeable. We learned so much about the culture, the history. I mean, it really is enjoyable. And they kind of cater the tour to you. If you're more interested in one thing, they'll allow you to spend more time there. And it is family friendly. So check it out. We'll put a link down in the description to book your pirate Jeep tour when you're here in Nassau, because you won't regret it.
But now it is around 1 o'clock, and I think it is lunchtime.
I believe it is.
We are here at the famous fish fry.
Yep, it has tons of restaurants, all serving Bahamian specialties and all specializing in seafood specifically. There are a handful that I think outshine the others from what we're told, and we're gonna go check one of those out now.
Ocean View Dining. I learned to love this beer in Exuma. They gave us a cup, which I don't really feel like I need, so I might just go with the bottle. I'm trying to help the environment, okay?
That is true.
These and conch fritters, baby, gonna be so good together.
I went with the beer of the Bahamas, Calic Gold. Now, I feel like when we were in the Exumas, we didn't get the gold because there's a bunch of different versions. There's like light, regular, and gold. But I've asked multiple people while we've been here in Nassau this go around what the most popular one is, and they all say gold. But it is 7% ABV, and I know for a fact we didn't have that strong of a beer when we were in the Exuma. Nonetheless, it is delicious. It is light, it's refreshing, and perfect for a day out on the water, or in our case, looking at the water.
Fritters have arrived.
These conch fritters are huge and they're fresh out of the fryer. I think I might regret trying them as quick as I am because they're still, yeah, very hot, but let's give it a go. Even though they're scalding hot, they're so good. I don't know if that's a green onion or green pepper in there I got a bite of right out of the gate. So much flavor. The sauce that comes with them is a little bit spicy. It's like a spicy mayo kind of thing going on here, but it's got a little bit of vinegar tang to it, like there's some ketchup or something in there as well. Delicious.
I'm gonna eat off of Matt's. Oh, the dough is incredible. Honestly, cooked to perfection. Nothing is chewy in there. A little spicy. I am a fan. So good.
Dare I say the best conch fritters we've ever had?
I think so. Well, I think it's worth the hype. I did work with that lime.
I know it's a little basic probably, but I did try to get the fried snapper snack, but they were out of it. They only had the full serving, and I'm not that hungry. Our waitress's next recommendation was the shrimp snack, so it's just fried shrimp. And I know they call it a snack, but this is a very full plate of food. So if you're coming here, know that in advance. Their lunch servings are pretty generous. They are good-sized shrimp with a sweet chili coconut sauce. It's cooked wonderfully. This place is not disappointing.
So one of the Bahamian dishes you have to have when you come to the Bahamas is cracked conch. I got it fried. That's pretty good. I don't know if it's as good as when we had the private chef in Exuma's. Again, watch that video. It was incredible, but it's pretty dang good. Not bad. So if you can't have the private chef in Exuma, come here and try their cracked conch. I just want to say that y'all need to come around 2:30 because it is a wide open.
Oh yeah, there's no one else here. So when you get hungry, just wait a little bit longer and you'll get the best seats in the house.
My favorite is they're saying that this is Celine Dion. 100% sure that is not Celine Dion, but that's my favorite.
Not a chance that is Celine Dion.
Let us know in the comments what you think. Guys, that did not disappoint. We couldn't even finish our food.
Even though both dishes had the word snack after them, in my mind I was thinking I was gonna get like 3 shrimp or something, and Natalie's was gonna like have a little, small bit of conch. Not the case.
We should have shared.
Absolutely could have shared. So now what better thing to do after stuffing yourself where you just want to go take a nap than go
to the beach. Let's get in our bathing suits and show everyone what we're working with. Yeah, sounds great.
You can't come to Nassau without experiencing the beautiful beaches. We just unfortunately didn't do it in the right order.
No.
So.
Our plan was to have a sky juice, which is like a really famous drink here.
It's got like gin,
coconut water, condensed milk. It's supposed to be a real big
maybe
thing.
some rum. We had planned to get it, but I can't even think of consuming another thing right now.
So try and let us know in the comments what you think. This is the time that everybody goes back to the ship because usually port time is about 5 o'clock. It is almost 3. Look at this beach. It is completely empty.
Now, given we are at a different beach than what most of the cruisers go to, Junkanoo Beach, and you'll see it gets pretty packed. I'm sure this one does as well.
Yeah.
But at this time of the day,
oh my gosh, I'm
feels
obsessed.
like we have it to ourselves.
Yeah, let's go in.
It's a little chilly. I'm good though. I'm good.
I don't know what that noise was. All right, we're doing it. We're going down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
yeah.
now.
Okay, 3, too.
I do want to say before I am delaying, but the Bahamian people say that they don't even get in at this time of year, which if you want to know what time of year we film this, check the description. We always put the date.
Yes.
But we're here in January. Yeah, they don't get in January. They say it's too cold.
I mean, they get to get in 10 months out of the year at least.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1,
Go. Polar plunge.
It's probably not even that cold.
No, it's really not.
The air temp is like 75, and the water is probably around the same. It's just cool enough to take my breath away.
This is really great because we're getting to watch some of the cruise ships actually leave. So we got to hear the honks, and now they're slowly leaving.
Slowly leaving port.
That's so fun. One of them's MSC, which if you watched our MSC video, you know how we feel about them. So that was a wonderful little dip.
It was, and a nice little relaxing afternoon after lunch. Now, we didn't necessarily think it through completely because our next plan was to walk to downtown. Now we're salty and sandy and wet.
Soaking wet.
So if we get there without blisters or chafing,
That'll
it'll
be
be
considered a win.
a win in my book. So let's go walk.
So upset. The best drinks ever is closed. What the heck?
Excuse me. So we have made it to Junkanoo Beach, which is about a 5 or 6 minute walk from the beach we were just at. Everything here has pretty much started closing down.
Yeah. So we've done our research, and right now you have about 30 minutes to all aboard time for cruise ships. We're actually staying at the Atlantis again. So if you haven't watched that video, we'll link that for you above. But I really think you can pack a whole lot here in Nassau in a day.
Especially for the main tourist attractions, they're all pretty centrally located. And then if you take advantage of a tour like Pirate Jeep Tours, you get to kind of get out of the tourist zone a little bit for some of the things. You can do a whole lot in a short amount of time here in Nassau.
So we're gonna see if there's some shops open. Maybe the straw market, I don't know. I wasn't prepared for all of it to be closed. Yeah, it's all supposed to close at like 5:30, and it's like 4, so. So the straw market is closing up, but there's still a lot of people still selling.
The straw market, if you've never been, is really neat. It's a wonderful place to buy souvenirs for your time here in the Bahamas or Nassau specifically.
I feel like they all start looking very similar, so.
But some of the vendors are in there actually making things out of straw, hence the name straw market. So it's straw goods, you know, purses, little kind of knickknacks and things. But yeah, it's mostly just a tourist gift shop at this point, but kind of unique to Nassau.
But we're gonna keep looking around and see what else is open.
This area is Bay Street, which is like the main street here. Again, mostly all touristy shops. But when you're 1 block from the cruise port, you kind of expect this, all the kind of tourist shops. Where did his hook hand go?
We don't talk about that. So even though we're not cruising, we are back at the cruise port.
Just in time for most of the ships all aboard time. So if you're watching this and you are cruising, you should be able to accomplish pretty much everything that we did today during your port day here in Nassau. And while we are actually not cruising and we're staying on the island, Nassau kind of runs on ship time. So when the ships leave town, everything kind of shuts down, at least in this tourist city center. So I think that's gonna wrap up our day here as well.
But we hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it, and make sure you give it a big thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Hit it. Nice.
Don't tell me.
Yes.
Famous fresh fry.
fish fry. Trying to chug my pina colada from John Watling.
Take your time.
I'm surprised it's still frozen, honestly, because it is warm out here. Yeah, let's see those arms. Let's see those muscles.
I worked out 4 times in November.